Rise and shine, Joyon. Rise and shine. It's 9 o'clock, people.
Oh my goodness.
She's still in bed. Tell him why, Jessica. Tell him why.
We were dirty stuff outs last night. We went out to my friend's house till 2 o'clock in the morning.
So it's going to be an interesting day today. We don't get out much nowadays. In fact, we never get out. So shout out to Catherine and Tom for last night. We put the world to rights and had a good laugh along the way. But we've had a steel delivery, some nice laser cut 10 and 12 mil steel, because this week we get on with one of my favourite parts about doing this workshop, and that is getting the mezzanine floor in. It's going to be a long day today, people, because Jess is tired, which means she's grumpy.
I am not grumpy, actually. What just happened is the clip that you've just seen is about the 720,000th clip
tell him that, we're
John
professionals.
has done because his brain is not functioning very properly. And I happened to say to him just a little constructive, helpful information, and he deleted everything.
Tell them what's going on with the mezzanine.
The mezzanine floor is going here. So I think we told you before, it's going to go between these two steels, which is going to make it about 4.6 metres wide. And then I'm going to have up the top a clean room, which is going to have things for like when I do my upholstery. I am going to get those 3D printers out of the house and they're going up there. And of course, most importantly, tea room and toilet.
But another thing we're doing as well is we're putting the floor height to about 2.4 metres. One, because obviously then we get full height up the top, but also down at the bottom here, we've got enough space for all the tools, but to heat it the best way we can as well. Is that right?
That was fabulous, darling. I do have an itchy boob though, so I think they might have seen that.
Oh. Retake. Look how clean she is though. She has got a few battle scars from what we've been doing though. Hold it there. We got one on the top there, look. And then the worst part is the wheels. I don't know how, you must have been knocking these. Where is it? Look, we got a couple of scratches, but I think it looks better now anyway. I was hoping we wouldn't have to go out the back here anytime soon, because look how deep the tracks are here. And after just cleaning it, I wanted to keep it clean for at least a few days, didn't I?
I do have to keep reminding myself that one day this is going to be a lovely paddock with a pony in it and a wildflower meadow, because at the minute it doesn't really look like it.
We've come out to the scrapyard because we need some materials. If you saw a couple of weeks ago, take us down the big barn, well, these are all the steels off of it. So we're hoping we're going to reuse them for the mezzanine floor.
You know, we love a bit of recycling and a bit of free 95. Oh my Gideon! Oh, man. Thank God we've got the telehandler and we haven't got to carry these all the way over the shed. Could you imagine? Oh, I don't need my heated vest on anymore. This is going to take some precision driving to get them back though, because could you imagine, boy, if we drop one of these in the mud while trying to dig that out?
So obviously these are the ones that are going across.
Yeah.
So from here, look, there's no holes drilled. All the way down, and we've got to go 4.6.
And where's 4.6?
4.6 is there, so we can cut the holes off.
Oh, okay, yeah. But that one's bent. Well, should we switch this out for a non-bent one?
I think so, but then it's going to be hard graft doing that.
It's going to be proper graft. Hang on. Oh,
Lift it, woman.
What's it stuck on? That freaking bracket.
Lift it.
John, don't, because you'll break my leg. Oh.
Lift it.
Oh. F***ing hell. It's going to be the death of me, this house. Right.
Come on. We ain't got all day.
need to like psych myself up, you know, like those
Come on!
weightlifters. I feel like I need the powder. Yeah. Oh, whew. Easy peasy. Anyone questioning my strength out there as well? Look, one hand, whoa.
She's not telling ya. It's a lightweight brick.
You ruined my ruse. Come on, big girl. Oh. Oh, God. Can hardly see the wheel. Go down, though. Woo. Good old Big Bertha.
Mum and Dad are here to take some of the wood away. But look at this little beauty. The old Titan wood splitter. So good that, isn't it? How much was it?
200 quid.
200 quid. That was the same brand as the Hoover we got the other week and the chainsaw I was telling you about. So come from Screwfix. It's like their home brand stuff. But if you're using it day in, day out, like a commercial unit, I wouldn't really recommend it. But as I say, for jobs like this, you can't beat it. Oh, look at that. What is it?
A beauty bit of kit for the cutting.
Ready?
It's much easier when you're not in the mud.
Clean up prep day today, which is not my favourite day, but you know what is our favourite? Saving a load of money, and that is what we're hopefully going to do with these, because all these steels here were off the big barn that we took down outside. So these used to be the apex, which we're going to use for the legs because they're the perfect size. Then these big beams here, these were the legs off the big barn, which we're going to use for the beams that support the floor joists on the mezz. And then the floor joists for the mezz are going to be these, which were the roof purlins on the big barn. It works out that we've got enough to do everything and loads left over as well, so perfect. Then with the brackets as well, because all the brackets are on the actual steels at the minute, we're going to have to cut off. I was going to reuse them, but I thought it would be much quicker and easier to do it like this. So I looked online, you can find a company that has all these pre-made. Priced out, it was going to be 700 quid. So all I did was draw all these up, sent them to a local steel supplier. They laser cut them all up, 300 quid. So going to save a fortune. But the amount of information that's online nowadays is incredible. And it can save you a fortune, but it can also cost you a fortune too. Because it's not just materials that are for sale, it's your personal information as well.
And that's where the sponsor of this week's video, Incogni, can help, because they get you removed from all the lists where scammers and identity thieves find your details. These lists include things like your date of birth, your national insurance number, and even your health records. And they're legally for sale to companies like insurers, banks, and recruiters who buy the information to help them make decisions about you. But firstly, that's really invasive and the information could be wrong, resulting in things like bank claims being denied. But even worse, these databases have terrible security records, and every year, millions of people's personal information ends up in the hands of cybercriminals, who do things like steal your identity and then take out bank loans in your name. But Incogni can protect you from all of this because they get you removed from the lists that make you vulnerable to the bad guys. And all you have to do is sign up, authorise your removal, and they'll do the rest. They also have a service called Custom Removals, which doesn't just get you removed from the lists, but where you can send them any website that exposes your details, and they'll get you removed so long as they legally can. They've given us a massive 60% discount on an annual plan if you use our code TRUEBLUE. Just go to incogni.com/trueblue, and I'll put the link in the description for you.
We have one leg mocked up. Base plate, RSJ, and a top plate. Now, the reason we sort of just mocked it up now instead of getting on and welding it all up, because we've had to work out all the measurements because 50 years ago, when they built this concrete floor, they didn't have things like laser levels, and it's ever so slightly tapered. So if I built all the legs to the same height, the mezzanine floor would be tapered as well. So I could shim all the base plates at the bottom to lift every leg to different heights, but because I'm making them now, I might as well do it to suit. So what we've done is we've put a laser level on the steps, which is fanged a line out all the way round the walls and on every steel. So then we've marked all them, we've measured what height we want to go, and then we can cut every leg to a different height.
Were fairly easy, but these big beasties might be a different story. I'd like to sign myself up. It's stuck, that's why. Let me get that.
Why don't we not put it on the sawhorse and cut and load it out? That's on top. It was a messy day yesterday, but I did price up how much these steels would be to buy, just as they are, not welded up or anything like that. And they were going to be £2,900, so well worth the mess anyway. Old Plumpy's here.
Plumpy! The insults just get better and better.
You're going to give me grief in the comments for that one, but I feel I have to explain why I have to call her Plumpy this morning. Because I'm getting ready, and this is where you see the sensible Jess on camera, but I see the real Jess. She's naked, she comes over to me, bent over with her belly like this and goes, "Whoa, the belly's hungry this morning. The belly wants cake." Then she's putting her war paint on to come out, and she goes, "Oh, look at that tash. Where's your clippers?" Things I have to put up with.
I think we might need to Hoover, darling.
I know.
I think it's a Hoover kind of situation.
To give her a dues though, these steel beams, I looked at the weight of these, they're 25 kilos per metre. So how many is that? I think it was 5 metre length.
Yeah. So
What's that?
125 kilos.
Oh, Plumpy, he's not going to be so plumpy.
I'm glad I lifted him off the floor.
We got quite a lot of advice how to open curtains from the last one, where we nearly got knocked out by them. I've worked on trailers for years and years, but funnily enough, never really opened the curtains on them. Are you going to pull it?
You want me to pull? You want the muscles on it, do you? Need to redeem myself after the RSJ.
Need to redeem yourself after that cake you had for breakfast this morning.
I had a rock cake. It was delicious.
Apparently you got to pull it from the back first. It's a bit better, isn't it?
A little bit less death-defying.
You know the worst thing about cutting all them steels with a 9-inch grinder? We've got a bandsaw in there, but I don't know if it's any good or not, so.
And we need the 3-phase all hooked up to use that, so it's going to have to wait a little while.
Jess didn't like using the 9-inch grinder, did you, Jess?
I'm not a fan. I don't really like grinders at all. I've just got myself on board with the little ones, but the big nasties are too much for me.
You think she'd be used to a 9-inch power tool in her hands, wouldn't you?
Oh, jeez.
And talking...
He wishes!
And talking about
no.
9-inch power tools, Jess is trying to convince old Little John to get the old, isn't she?
I am indeed.
And
Yep.
it sort of gets me a little bit because
It gets you?
my birthday is on Christmas Day, right? So what normally happens on Christmas days and birthdays? So I should get double technically, I'll only get one. And that's pretty much the only time it happens. So for that one day a year, I'm thinking, is it even worth doing? I might just go teetotal, wouldn't I?
No problem with me.
She didn't count to what, 10 Mississippi?
I did 20 Mississippi.
Ooh.
Good girl, good girl. I know it's cold today.
Right, what do we want? Yeah, I'll do.
I
Ready?
wake up in the morning
Okay, yeah.
in this great blue state.
Yeah.
There we go.
Golden fingers caress my face. Slips through the window
All good?
on a silky breeze. A dreamer's life, the plants on the sea.
.72 cleat brackets. Welded in, nice and easy. We had a big storm come through last night and I was dreading it all night, thinking what we'd come out to this morning with the old lean-to. But look at it, not moved a bit. Hopefully that's a sign of good things to come. When it comes to the old rain tank IBC as well, it's filling up nicely, look. It's only rained a couple of days, but we got some good flow. Now the main reason we want that is because obviously we haven't got mains water here. And even though the ground contamination police have done their thing, obviously they've got to come and do another lot of testing and remedial and all that sort of stuff. So who knows how long that's going to be. And even once that's sorted, we still need the mains water company to hook us up. And they said that could be ages as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to hook the washing machines up to that tank out there, and then we're going to run them in the shed. When it comes to these steels, what an absolute nightmare they were. Because the welder is not playing game, I think it's the MIG torch. I don't know whether the line is kinked or something like that, whether we were transporting it, maybe it went, but we need to get a new one of them. And then this steel here, I've welded plates either side of it because that's going to be one of the middle steels on the mezzanine floor. And obviously I'll need joists to go either side of it. So that's all fully done. This one here, I need to weld the plates on the other side. And then these two are just tacked up as well, so they need the full big weld. So we need to get that MIG torch.
Oh, I'm glad
Flush the
we are
door.
not doing outside jobs today.
Starting route to LE7 4 p.m.
Thanks, Sinbad.
Take the first left.
But the first stop today is not for welding supplies. John has been on with his favourite, the old Facebook Marketplace find. Tell them, boy, what have we come for today?
We've come for some flooring, and the good thing is because I put the directions into the sat nav, we've got here in one go, on time and everything.
Just say, boy, they're looking pretty good, Nick.
Yeah, saving a fortune doing it this way. About 560 quid.
Because they're obviously used boards. They've come off of an old mezzanine, so obviously they've got some screw holes in them, but that'll do for us.
Had to stop, obviously, for Jess to go to the toilet, but whenever we go on these trips, she always brings drinks, and snacks as well. And today she's been real healthy. We've got 2 apples and a Huel light as well. But that seems to have gone out the window because old big Ron McDon is apparently calling her name, wasn't he?
You know what the best part is about these Facebook Marketplace days? The snacks. I couldn't decide if I wanted a sausage and egg McMuffin or pancakes, so guess what? I got both. Finally picking up what we actually came for.
I went with a bit more length because you can never have enough length, can you? So we went for a 4 metre one this time, and I got a new spool as well, just in case we run out. It's quite hard to find people that stock stuff nowadays, though, isn't it?
Buy everything online, don't you?
I know, but I suppose we're to blame because we do it as well because it's always cheaper, but happy days. Right, let's get back and weld.
As much as I'm loving the shed and house build, getting out for the day has become a bit of a luxury, even if it's just for materials. It's so nice just reminiscing about all the travel and beautiful scenes we've seen over the years.
Raj Motors.
But there's one thing that never changes, and that is life with John.
Get me.
No.
Get me.
No. Not a chance.
Go on, just
No.
get me.
Because you'll put it in and we're not doing it.
No, come on.
No.
Get me.
No.
Right, I'm going to have to tell you and I because she won't record me. So we're in Leicester at the minute, and I was just wondering, I wonder if this is where old Sinbad series originated from.
You're not putting that in. Solid no.
We know it's going in,
It's
don't
not
we?
going in.
What?
It's a no from me.
I'm just saying, does Sinbad Siri come from Leicester? That's not saying anything. We're back in business. That is all the beams, all welded up and finished, but the poor old welder is feeling it. It's overheating on me and stopping, so I've had to put the extractor fan on the back to try and cool it down a bit, but I think we're gonna have to upgrade the welder. It's ideal for like DIY projects, but now we've got the big shop and we're gonna do more heavy duty stuff. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to beef it up a little bit anyway, but now the beams are done, I'm getting on with the legs. So I've mocked one up. So we've got the base plate on and the top plate. I've been back and forth of how to do this about 20 times over. So I'm going to go with 8 legs, but on them 2 middle beams there, I've welded plates to the end here, and then I'm going to drill into them and bolt it too. Now that's not going to take any weight. It's basically literally going to hold it to stop it sort of racking that way and this way as well. And then the same with these 2 legs on the side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bolt or weld a plate on here. That'll go onto there, and then again, that'll stop it going either way. Because I cut these beams as well with the grinder rather than a bandsaw, they're not 100% square. So it's proven a bit difficult to get these plates on bang on square. That'll do. Give it a big weld. Eight posts, in and done. Looks a bit like Stonehenge, doesn't it?
Well, the good news is my great idea to use the laser to figure out the lengths of the uprights has worked a treat. Unfortunately, the laser doesn't show up very well on camera, but we've just popped it up and it's skirting all the tops of them beautifully, so I'm over the moon. I think I deserve a little... Oh, yes. But you'll probably notice that the span between these middle ones is much wider than it is on the sides. And that is intentional because this middle room is, just like we said, going to be our clean room. So it's not going to have much weight, a couple of cupboards, maybe a table, but the idea is to give us a clean space to work in. Whereas on the side here, obviously with it being a shorter span, one, it matches the structure of the building, but also because the beams over my head are going to be a lot shorter, they'll be stronger and we can use this for heavier storage.
Next mission we're on with is drilling all the 32 holes in these steels here, because obviously the plate that's on top of these legs has got 4 holes in it. So we're drilling the matching holes in there so they can bolt to. But I've been on with a bit of tool buying. I thought I'd show you a couple of them. Firstly, you'd have seen the old sawhorses. I got these from Amazon, 56 quid each. These are the old ones I've had, and the things I don't like about them is when you use them, that could happen, whereas with these, because they lock out, they're a lot better, and the pair of them combined can take just over 1,000 kilos as well, so perfect for this job. And then I also got some magnets for when I was welding, some 90-degree magnets. Not impressed with them, to be honest. They've got like a switch on them that you can turn on and off, and they reckon that's so then the metal drops off the magnets once you're done welding, but considering how much they cost, they're not that strong, so not a brilliant bit of kit for the workshop.
I've got all my holes drilled in the top of these cross beams here. So all my holes drilled in the cross beams.
So you do a good job. Getting all your holes drilled. You're looking pretty good. Well done, Jess.
What I was trying to tell you is that hopefully they will now line up with our uprights when we come to put it together. But it means we can finally paint. And I wanted to show you something that we've just bought off of Amazon. Because when you're painting with red lead, trying to clean your trays up afterwards is a nightmare, and they always just end up in the bin. So John found these reusable trays. Look, they're just like a little takeaway container, and they fit perfectly in here. So then when you're done for the day, chuck it in the bin. You don't spend...
No.
No.
That is technically a Tool Talk Tuesday. You're not allowed to do Tool Talk Tuesdays, remember?
Stole his thunder.
But my favourite bit, not the painting. I don't really like painting, do I?
You really don't like painting. All you'll ever do is moan like a baby when we paint.
But when we turn old into new, I like it for about 2 minutes. Like literally, that's me done now. I can get over
You've had
painting.
enough of
I've had my
painting.
satisfaction, no more.
It is very satisfying though.
I was hoping we were going to get all the steels up in this video, but the welder breaking sort of put us back. So I think it serves me right for not having a spare MIG welder, really. That's where it always comes in handy to have 2 tools of everything, doesn't it? Or if not 3, if you can help it.
I think also you may have underestimated exactly how long it was going to take you to do all the welding, because you said when you came in last night, that is the most welding I've ever done in my whole entire life.
In a one go, it definitely is. It's been solid, so. But it's coming out good, and we saved a fortune. We tallied it up last night, so to buy this new was going to be, I'll have to put it on the screen, but I think it was going to be 7.5 brand new, or about 3.5 second hand. But even if we'd have got it second hand, we'd have still had to chop the brackets, then paint it all, because you'd have never got one that fit perfect for the height, width, length, and everything like that. So,
yeah. So how much have we spent, including the floor?
£1,000. So
and that's bolts and everything
bolts,
as well.
everything, glue, screws for the floor, the lot. So I'm absolutely buzzing. When it's up and the difference it will make in here will be unbelievable. So we'll see you next week. And don't forget about the Incogni link in the description. I'm getting good at this, aren't I?
5.
Get painting.